It's week 2 of the 2024 season, and it'll be Foye Oluokun. He's a nightmare to deal with in the front seven. It's the Jags and the Browns, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the buildup is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1,
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Jacksonville comes out with a former #1 overall pick. Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback, 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe, already is season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
there wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job.
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. 2nd and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment defense. Still second down.
Davis going in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league, as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
Wyatt Teller called for the infraction. On 2nd down, here's Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to air this out for Davis.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Browns offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive, so they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Watson. And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage, and it will bring up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Jaguars offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Lawrence going to keep this himself. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? That's on the big man, Cam Robinson. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's to the former Raven, Devin Duvernay. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
Jaguars.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Lawrence now. That's caught. It's the former Bill, Gabe Davis. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Nice job there by Evan Ingram, giving his offense a new fresh set of downs to work with. And just a year ago, Mike, it's crazy. I mean, he had 114 catches. That led all tight ends, made the 2nd Pro Bowl of his career. He's found a good home in Jacksonville. They're going to need more of that production as they try to get this offense to take the next step.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Now an opening past the 30. The Browns offense ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Chubb. 1st down and more for Chubb. A gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
He'll get about 2. Foye Oluokun with the play. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. That's Darnell Savage up from the secondary to make the stop. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
There's a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down. You love to see the old school kind of stiff arm. Get off me. Ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
On first down, it's Watson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. So after 1, it's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Second and a yard. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's a handoff to Chubb. Powering forward. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
York, good on the extra point. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the New Look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. Second down, Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Juan Thornhill up from his secondary spot to make the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Etienne. 10 yards to pick up there, and that'll get him a new set of downs.
Etienne is able to move the chains, and when you look at what he can do both in the run game and the passing game, you can see why the Jaguars invested a 1st-round pick in him just a few years ago. Over 1,000 rushing yards each of the last 2 seasons, but it's really the total scrimmage yards that really makes him stand out.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now, Etienne. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
It's a loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
They'll run the toss here to Etienne. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Nick Chubb and the rest of the Browns offense set to take over again. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. That's to the former Bronco. It's Jerry Jeudy. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. He'll work forward for a couple. Foye Oluokun with the play. 3rd and 6. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Throwing is Watson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Duvernay in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 31-yard line.
Lawrence. Now he'll run it. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Duvernay in motion. A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
Now here's Lawrence. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 12-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
For the Jaguars field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's Watson. Taking off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Shotgun snap to Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's a Browns first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 9-yard line.
Again, it's Watson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To the air again, Watson. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They put Strange in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Jordan Love, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Jared Goff, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved to 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. DK Metcalf, a touchdown catch in the victory. One of the top performers in that first half was the running back Travis Etienne. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And this is exactly the Jerry Jeudy they thought they were getting when they went out and traded for him from Denver this offseason, wasn't it, Mike? I mean, just can he be that reliable weapon in this passing game to just give a little juice to this Browns offense? And so far, the Alabama product, he has done just that as he picks up a fresh set of downs.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On play action, it's Watson. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cleveland. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
York, good on the extra point. And the Browns make the lead 4. It is 17-13. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jags offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. Duvernay with the grab. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Kirk is the motion man. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. They go play action for Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Well, there's Amari Cooper as he and the Browns get set for their next possession. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Cooper going in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. This time it's the veteran Eric Armstead on the tackle. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a big turn of events there. This defense trying to hold off the opposition now takes the lead, Greg, by taking it to the end zone.
Yeah, and it seems like week in and week out, Mike, in this league, there's one or two plays that determine the outcome of a game, and I get the sense here in the second half that game-changing scoop and score by this defense could very well be that play.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Browns offense and their star running back, Nick Chubb, set to take over once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play action. Watson. This one caught by Akins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now give to Chubb, running right. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw is Watson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. Open man is Davis. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive, and he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. That's on the tackle, Anton Harrison. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. The defense plays it beautifully on that one. They knock him back to the 7.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down, and in this case, they do it for a loss.
Lawrence on the draw, it's Etienne. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Out of the gun, Watson. That's caught left side by Cooper. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play. Watson going to give it to Chubb. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Back to throw is Watson. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Cleveland.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Here's a handoff to Chubb, heading left. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Duvernay in motion. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Man in motion, heading left. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and now it's 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Amari.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. The Jaguars offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll try left side with ETN. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing is Lawrence. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Oh, now flags come in.
Ball start.
Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Davis with a nice 1st down grab, and he's really developed into a good receiver, especially these last few seasons, going over 700 yards in each of the previous 2. That level of consistency is one of the main reasons why the Jaguars made it a priority to go out and sign him in free agency.
Open man, it's Davis downfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete to ETN. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with ETN. And I don't know. I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action, here's Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game. That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
That's taken in by Chubb. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8.
At the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Watson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run. It's Etienne. Etienne has the first down, still going. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dearness Johnson. Touchdown, Jaguars. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point by little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. On the handoff, this is Chubb. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be 2nd and long. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. They get the former number 10 overall pick, Jedrick Wills. To throw on 2nd down is Watson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 3rd and long. Watson now sets up a screen for Chubb.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 9. Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly...
He works free, right side, to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. For Thomas, 17 touchdowns last year at LSU, and this his first in his rookie season in the NFL. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it, and the Jaguars are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Browns offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. This one caught by Akins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. On 2nd down, here's Watson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll try it now with Chubb. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a handoff, ETN, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To throw is Lawrence. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Second down, Lawrence. He pulls it in around the 5. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Watson to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Now Watson. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And the Browns 1st down.
To throw is Watson. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Watson to throw again. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air again, Watson. He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Recovered by the offense.
Watson now on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Watson. They'll look to set up the screen here. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league. and it results in a negative play.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say, so long from Jacksonville.